All right, guys, in this segment, Dennis and I go over a few topics from current events and give our thoughts. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe to help grow the channel. I'll give you, what do we have, four or five things? No, we have five things.
Yep.
We'll just do, since we're already at 50 minutes, we'll just do like a quick little blurb about each thing that I'm about to mention.
Sure.
So we'll start, well, this is a little outdated, but give me your brief thoughts on Elon changing the name of Twitter to X, I guess.
Yeah. I'm probably like one of the worst people to ask this question to because I don't use Twitter
I don't either.
as anything really, unless like something's going on in the world and I want like instant
Immediate.
live, instant live updates of like people that
Yeah.
are going through that particular whatever it is. And I'm like, what, so that's the only time I really like dive into Twitter. So I really don't know. I don't, I don't have a purpose for Twitter. I think X is like a dumb name. I don't know, but I know
He
Elon.
loves letters. I don't know what he's obsessed with these letters.
Yeah, well, I mean, all of
He has a
his.
model. One of his Teslas is called Model X.
Yeah, and so
His
I
kid's
think,
name is like 12 letters. I don't know what it is obsession. I don't know if he's trying to be unique or different or what, but
and maybe that's part of, and I don't know. I'm totally guessing, but I know he has Asperger's disease,
oh, okay. Yeah.
and so I know that a lot of things correlate to um,
Yeah.
with his intensity on different specific
Yeah.
things and things like that. Um, but I think he wanted to be funny too with his like Teslas or something, and he named it like sex or something. It was like
Yeah. He has a
something.
Model S, a Model E, and a Model X. Yeah.
Yep. And so he just thought it was hilarious to
Yeah.
name all these various models
So
different ways. He likes to stick it to the government too. Like he's I think FCC or whatever he is. He's just like
yeah.
he likes to do different things that he thinks is hilarious.
He's a unique individual. I think the name is stupid. I'm not sure where it comes from.
Yeah, I don't know
You
either.
can't send tweets anymore because then it's called X. I don't know what they're called now.
Yeah,
Like
I
the
don't.
whole point of Twitter was you sent tweets. Now you send
Right,
X's. Like it makes it
right.
dating. I don't know. I
Which
think
is
it's stupid.
yeah, I think it's dumb too, and I think this allows Threads, which is Facebook's offspin,
Which
to
is Facebook's copy of Twitter. You mean?
yeah,
Oh,
literally
Marky and Elon going at. That's probably why they want to fight now because
yeah,
Mark he copied
right.
he copied Twitter and made Threads. Even
Well,
though
so you
Elon didn't create Twitter, I'm not sure. That's
yeah. So you're gonna have to just see
yeah.
who wins. I mean, does Elon win
Let's
or
see.
does Mark win or
I
I
have
think it's a dumb name. Regardless, I think it's stupid.
yeah. All right,
But
let's do. So the next one is something we've talked about before, but there was another prominent celebrity that came out and endorsed whole body MRI.
yeah,
I I read the article and the celebrity posted. Depending on how you twist it, they said it was like getting an MRI for an hour with no radiation. And in my thought, I'm like, no MRI uses radiation. Like
right.
that's just not how it's a magnet. It's not.
Hmm.
It's so I kind of we've given our thoughts on whole body MR before and how it's stupid. And I think what I took away from it was that they pick these people that clearly are not what's the word I'm looking for up to date
Yeah,
in
yeah,
what MR is and all this stuff. I think
right.
they're just getting paid a lot of money to get. Who knows if they even get the scan? Did they even get? They just take a picture next to the scanner. Like
Right.
so, I just think it's stupid.
And I think and it goes back to these people who other folks who also aren't in medicine look up to these celebrities and what they say
Yeah.
and they live on
Hmm.
every word and this individual person said this so maybe I should they
Yeah.
check it out and that's why these companies pay
Yeah.
these celebrities endorse my
Ton
Michael
of
Jordan
money.
endorsed my shoe,
Yep.
this person endorsed this person, but it's one thing if Michael
Republicans
Jordan.
wear sneakers too. Remember that.
Yeah. It's one thing, if you got Michael Jordan who wears part of his job is these shoes that he's wearing,
Shoes. Yeah.
you know,
That
or you
makes
have
sense.
yeah, where you have a celebrity who's endorsing some sort of piece of a medical equipment that they
They
have
have no idea.
no idea
They
what's
don't know
on.
how it works. They don't know the ramifications of what happens after you get the scan. They know nothing about it.
Yeah.
They get the scan. But so we'll end that segment or end that question. Go check out our it's called Full Body Scam. If you want to know our full thoughts, it's one of our
Yeah.
previous episodes.
Right.
Next topic is I've given my thoughts on it, but I want to know your thoughts on Anthony Oliver. Shameless plug. Check out our YouTube, rad_talk_DG. I gave a radiologist reacts a little segment, and I picked his song Richmond, North of Richmond to react to. So if you want to know my thoughts, go listen to it. But I'm interested to hear what Dennis's thoughts are.
I think, I man, he seems like a legit dude. Like he wholeheartedly, and so I think I did like the mileage. Washington D.C. is 92 miles north of
Hmm.
Richmond, and so it's all
Yeah.
about the
Clever
politicians.
name. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, like the play on words, he did great. I think he did get a lot of flack for the 5'3", 300 pounds.
Yeah, he did.
And so the BMI, the body shamers and things like that. But
Yeah.
I think in overall, like he spoke to a lot of people's hearts about how they feel about getting screwed by politicians.
Hmm.
And so I think that's where the outpour. I have no idea how this guy came from out of nowhere and became, over Taylor Swift and all these
Yeah.
high end stars
It's
to
media.
just,
That's social media, buddy.
yeah, like somebody, they got a hold of this guy, and I saw that he turned down like $8 million
Yeah.
a year,
That's one
10
thing I
grand.
didn't talk about in the video that I saw an article yesterday. He turned down that $8 million record deal or whatever, but
Mhm.
someone somewhere said that he's getting so many downloads and everything that he's making like $40,000 a day.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
maybe he opens up and you've heard other artists talk about this. He opens up an avenue of independent artists, right? So now they're not controlled by a label. They get all the money. Maybe
Mhm.
it's a little bit less, maybe it's more, but you have the freedom to do what you want when you want with your own. Like Taylor Swift, everyone knows she couldn't. I forget who the company was, but she didn't own her own catalog. They wouldn't let her buy it back.
Mhm.
They sold it to somebody. They didn't even. So she had to like recreate her own music. So
Yep.
she now owns that.
Mhm.
So maybe he starts a trend or a wave of artists like owning their own music,
Yeah.
because I know they get scammed by Spotify. Like they don't get paid very much for Spotify
Right.
based on how many streams they get and everything. So
Yeah. It would be nice if it would open up a way, but it's so tough. Music and everybody. You go to Nashville or some places like everybody's really,
everybody, yeah, it's just
like,
like podcasting. It's overset. Everybody wants to do it, and
yeah,
so
everybody's really good at it, and they all have the best stuff, and so
yeah, yeah,
really, sometimes I feel like you just get lucky, and maybe
yeah.
he got lucky, sang the right thing, and it blew up. So, but kudos to him, dude. I mean, he might be a one hit wonder. He might never make another. I don't know, another good song that gets this much rate
Odds
praise.
are he'll never make another song. He'll always be. It's like what's his name? Like an actor that takes a role. They'll never be known for anything other than that role. He'll always be known for the song. He'll never make one bigger
Yeah,
than this.
yeah,
But okay, we had two more. I'm going to skip one of them. So the last one is Dennis is an avid pickleballer. So to kind
yes,
of tie things together, we're going to talk about an article he read about, you
yeah,
know, pickleball injuries and how
yeah.
much it could cost for imaging and all that kind of stuff. So go for it.
Yeah, I think so. I read an article that said something around pickleball estimates of medical costs are going to be around $400 million for the
Yeah.
2023 here. It'll be around 67,000 emergency room visits, 366,000 outpatient visits, 9,000 outpatient surgeries, and so this new sport that grew from 4 million to 4 million to 40 million is the fastest growing sport in the United States, is creating a ton of business for what Gage gets to read. This
Hmm.
MSK injuries, bone, breaking
Yeah.
bones, the older person demographic. I play,
That's where it's at. Yeah.
yeah, I play pickleball. I don't know, I'm not older, I guess, but
He's old.
yeah, I'm getting there.
Sucks to be you, nerd.
But I think I play with a lot of people. I play with 70-year-olds that have
Yeah.
dominated me, that have destroyed me. I played with a 78-year-old the other day, and I lost. So
Yeah.
obviously, I'm not very good at this sport that I'm
But
trying to
I
get.
mean, it's less, I guess it requires less athleticism. I don't know what the word is than like tennis or something. So that's why older people play it. But
It's
I
a
think
smaller court.
they start to play it and they don't realize what it really entails. It's
Hmm.
just like anything else. If you're not fully prepared, you don't know what you don't know. So they probably, I would imagine most injuries are elbow related, like tendonitis or something like that, and
Yeah.
epicondylitis, whatever the layman's term is, golfer's elbow or tennis elbow.
Hmm.
Now it'd be called pickleball elbow.
Yeah, that's
Like,
probably, that's probably the
like
most common, right?
yeah, likely. I mean, if somebody trips and falls, maybe they break a bone, twist an ankle, something.
Yeah,
So I'm surprised that it's $400 million. That's
it's well, you
because
get that. Yeah.
most of these things are going to be handled by X-ray, right? If there's nothing broken, it's
Hmm.
probably a tendon issue. You just rest it conservatively. Maybe a surgeon will put a steroid in or something.
Yeah.
So the fact that there's 9,000, you said 9,000 surgeries or outpatient or something about
Yeah,
surgeries.
9,000 outpatient surgeries related to
Yeah,
pickleball
that's
injuries.
crazy. because it's just pickleball's not that serious. Like, what are they tearing that they gotta? I mean, you'd have to be Shohei. Like, you can see why the Shohei Ohtani and them like rip their tendon off their elbow. It's similar because that's high velocity. Pickleball's not that high velocity. So an overuse injury makes sense, but to get surgery, that blew my mind.
Yeah, it's a lot, man. And these are just estimates. We'll see. As this sport, I mean, is the fastest growing sport in the United States, and as it continues to blow up, and it's going to be an Olympic sport, and it's going to be.
You'll see Dennis.
You will see me
representing the Team America.
At your local pickleball court. I am not, and look,
Team USA.
Yeah, Team USA. And but I mean, you look at all the owners too. Quickly, Gary Vaynerchuk, Tom Brady.
Oh yeah, you follow the rich people, man. They'll show you what's coming up next. All right, guys, that'll do it for today's segment. As always, if you enjoyed the content, please like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.